Welcome aboard
the Station Wagon
on Shady Pines Radio.
Hey everybody, this is Brian.
And I'm Callie.
And we are on the Station Wagon, cruising down Deacom, actually right now. We're just cruising down Deacom for a little while, because Deacom isn't a very long street. We'll probably eventually have to make a turn.
We're going to pick up the Wules, and we're actually bringing them back to the studio with us.
Yeah, we're going to pick up the Wules. Oh, wait. There they are right now. They're right there on the side of the road.
What up, Wules?
It's the Wules.
Brian, Kelly.
Hey, can we get a ride? We're going to somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were coming to the station. I think this is your destination.
Oh,
yeah.
You're right.
Sweet.
That is where we were going.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about it a little while back, but now we're back on track.
Yeah, come on in.
So we met the Wules. We met Michael first through our friend Kamran. Brian, what's the story on that?
Oh man, how did we? Okay, so Kamran, my old friend and housemate here in Portland, he was like, I know this guy from Corvallis who plays a mean fiddle.
Woohoo!
Ain't no lie.
Yeah, and he was like, you should play some music with him, and we did. And Michael started playing with my band Chonk back, I don't know,
like 4 years ago?
1982, I believe, was the year.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then,
up from Old Core Valley.
Old Core Valor.
Yeah, and I think at that time you were just moving from like Vancouver, Washington. I think you were still in Vancouver, Washington when I met you, maybe, and then you
True, I
moved.
lived around. Lived in the Couve,
Yeah.
Kentucky, as they call it.
And then we met Christina when we were invited to Michael's birthday party.
At which point, didn't know you guys had started. You weren't the Wules yet at that point when we met you. Let's put it that way.
We're lovers, everyone. Anyone who doesn't know. And we hadn't gotten together at that point, but Michael had invited me to his birthday with many silly faces on Facebook. I remember your faces were there. And I came, and it was so magical, because we used to live in this house where there was a big, trellis, and it had these beautiful, hanging flowers. So my first sight of, walking up to that house was just, Michael and Greg Baker, playing on the front porch. They were fiddling.
Yeah.
And they were just framed in these beautiful purple flowers.
Was that your first day at that house, or?
Yeah, it was the first time I came to that house.
So you guys, we met you the same day that you two met each other, or no?
No, we knew each other.
Nah,
You knew each other. Okay.
We knew each other before, but that was kind of when it all sort of coalesced, you know?
I felt it. I felt the electricity, the birthing electricity of the Wules.
Of the Wules.
Yeah. I felt it that
That's
night.
when the
fun to meet
first
you guys,
Wool was
too.
born.
Yeah.
Did you know
Did we know?
that we are but a speck floating in the great blue eye of the fatherly Wool?
Is that true? Okay.
Oh, thanks.
That's why the sky is blue.
So not everybody is yet acquainted with the cult of the wool that you guys have created.
Well, cult is one way to put it. You could also call it an emergent religion.
Or a lifestyle. I mean, I would call it.
It's also
my
a lifestyle
dominant
brand.
lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what is a wool, and
Well,
how did the Wules come about?
Wools are cosmic beings from dreams and sort of trans-celestial vibrations.
They live in space, and
I did not know that.
no,
I've seen...
they do. They are fluffy space llamas. That's kind of their best, earthly explanation.
Yeah.
But they feed on the dreams of artists, and pizza is their favorite food, other than the dreams of artists. And they kind of they feed on those two things, and they excrete them in this beautiful gossamer web of the dreams of artists and pizza cheese.
And that's
and
what
it
makes
sort
up.
of weaves
That's
together.
what makes up our whole reality.
That's reality.
Yeah, that explains a lot. I gotta say.
Anyway, they make
mostly
a sound
about
that
you
goes
guys.
like this. It goes. You heard it first here, folks.
I've
Wules.
seen artistic renderings. I've never seen a photo of a wool, but I have seen some artistic
have to
renderings.
go to
It's
space.
If you
almost
ever
impossible.
saw a wool, you would die.
Right.
Kind of like
Yeah,
you know,
at that point it's too late.
the Christian God. Everyone says like, oh, you can't see him because you would die. Same with the wool. They're kind of in the same,
But
similar celestial sphere.
we can generate cartoonish renderings of what a wool might look like. But if we ever were to truly see one, our minds would have expanded to a point beyond our skulls.
All right. Well, before we get started, we like to encourage people out there in Radioland to tip the musicians. What is your guys' Venmo? I should have had this
We have
written
two
down.
Venmos.
Oh, ours is
Both
at
wool
Wules.
related.
Oh, you have at Wules?
At
Yeah, just
Wules.
at sign WULES. Wules.
All right, that's going to be up on your screen. Be sure to throw all of your golden coins into the virtual internet machine and give it to the Wules. This is a live show.
Also, today is Easter, and we're celebrating Wool Easter today.
The wool
Yeah.
has risen.
The wool has risen.
We should talk about this after your next song, but you guys actually you were used to both DJ a show here on Shady Pines Radio in the very early days, which was about a year ago now, and one of your episodes was a Wool Easter episode, but let's save that for after. What do you guys have to play for us?
Well, we got a fiddle tune we can play for you.
All right.
Here we go. It's called Turkey Tracks.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Turkey tracks, or as we like to call it, wool tracks.
Wool tracks. We
So-
learned it from the heavenly wool.
Bless the heavenly
Beamed
wool.
down from the heavens.
That's beautiful. So you guys used to host Wules in the Morning, and the very we're right now. We're basically at the 1 year anniversary of this here radio experiment that we're doing.
Actually, Thursday will be our 1 year
Thursday.
anniversary. 1 year. We'll be 1 years old on Thursday.
April 8th. Yeah.
We're releasing some pretty cool stuff that day. So
And-
stay tuned.
Oh, yeah. But so you guys did one of the original shows, one of the first. You were two of the
yeah.
first DJs.
That was so fun. And like some of you may remember the ASMR coffee making experience of our very first show.
Yeah, we used to
Yeah.
let that coffee machine gurgle.
Oh yeah, that
We used
was
to plug
was
it up
very
with
memorable.
coffee and let it gurgle.
It was like the perfect morning segment. Actually, I very much remember that.
We
I
were
loved it. It
sitting
was so fun.
outside listening to the coffee gurgle, and we were just so tickled by this coffee gurgling, and we wanted more of it.
I was gurgled by that coffee tickling,
It was quite
if
nice.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, and so now Christina has. So you guys took a break from radio. I think that the fame went to your head, and yeah, I don't want to get into all the nasty details of your.
We went on like a COVID sabbatical where we sort of like we went up to your parents' house and we just sort of like we were just out.
We were just
out
out.
of Portland.
We were just out there
out of
for
the
a
radio.
while.
Yeah.
We were in the universe.
I was sort of grappling with this problem where like everything I said was being stored in some kind of digital record for eternity. And I felt like I didn't want to assault the public with my ideology. And every time a microphone is in front of me, I feel this need to get political. So I just wanted to stop. But Christina felt within her a burning desire to be a radio sensation. And so she kept going. And now she's got a great show called The Wuling Hour.
Yeah,
it sort of carries on the legacy.
Just a few weeks ago, you started the Wuling Hour, and I've been enjoying it quite a lot.
And you can listen to the Wuling Hour today as well. At what time?
It's at like 2 p.m.
2
2 p.m.
p.m.
so-
every Sunday. You get the Wuling Hour with DJ
Woolina.
Yeah,
I
so
almost
if
said
after this
Woolina.
show you haven't had quite enough of the Wules, you'll have some more of Christina Woolina.
Oh yeah, what is
right after this.
what is the Wuling Hour?
So the Wuling Hour is sort of like a reimagined what is that word when you come back to life?
Rebirth or reincarnation.
Or like, no, the Easter-like.
Zombies.
Zombies, crucifixion,
Living Dead.
The
Resurrection.
Resurrection, there you
Okay,
go.
thank you. Good Lord. All right. So it's the resurrection of Wolves in the Morning, but in a slightly different way, because what I kind of do is sort of a close to the mic, like serious NPR-ish.
Very NPR.
Yeah.
Like, and it's focused on traditional string music from around the world. So
Except for that one song that you played that had like Pac-Man
Accordions.
sound effects in it.
I know.
Over
that was so good.
like bluegrass. It was amazing.
That was
Yeah.
inspired by traditional music.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Talking about traditional music, should we play another song?
Oh, good call,
Oh,
Callie. Bring
yeah,
it back to the
thanks.
music.
Want to do the old time Billy?
Yes. What key is it in? G? A?
Shit. Here
It's
we
the
go.
Wules, everybody. They're here on Shitty Pines Radio.
Yeah, G.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
That was the old
already said
time
yippee-ki-yay.
Billy in the Low Ground, and
One of
it
the
was,
many versions of Billy in the Low Ground.
yeah, this one comes from North Carolina, and it's by somebody named. Okay, I know Marjorie Rice isn't right
I think
because
Woolberg Woolenstein.
Woolberg Woolenstein.
That sounds about right. I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
of them. So I wanted to ask you guys a little bit about your pre-Wules, your other projects, like what you got, what brought you to this point in life and your musical lives.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, so I know some of these answers, but not everybody does.
Well,
And-
mostly it was out of love for the heavenly wool. Like, we were both looking up at the clouds every day, thinking, like, look at those fluffy wools just passing by. And before long, we found each other, and it was because of the heavenly wool. Praise be unto the heavenly wool.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we can come up with a less cultish answer.
Yeah,
What do you mean
gotta at least-
cultish? This is an emergent religion.
Yeah, you gotta at least convince people that you aren't trying
I
to start
can
a
tell
cult
the
before
people
you
where
indoctrinate
came
them.
from.
So, I mean, so you guys were both doing projects before. Like, I know Michael was in Out West.
Out West.
And you know, I don't know what your guys' status is now. What is Out West doing these days?
Well, out west is kind of scattered lately. Our banjo player got suckered into another band, whatever their names are, I forget. I think it's called Always Stay High.
Or never give up or something.
Oh, I know
No,
what you're talking.
no, it's never come down. They're
Come
great.
down.
We love
Come
them.
down, yeah.
They sent us
They're
a
really
Christmas
wonderful.
song for our Christmas.
They're-
They're actually going to be on the next Wooling Hour.
They're
Oh, cool.
probably one of the
Yeah.
top. They're probably the best new roots,
bluegrass
kind of bands
Singers,
around
like,
town.
With, original
Yeah.
music and stuff.
But
They
they're
have some cool
they're a
songs.
little scattered. Brian moved out east. He's in like Hood River now, I think. And
Yeah.
Our mandolin player started having babies. He just started cranking them out one day. There were several paternity
And they're
suits.
so
It happens.
cute. No, it's the same.
Same
wife.
woman.
Same wife.
All right. Well,
Jeez,
potato,
Michael.
whatever. Anyway.
But you guys had a good
had a-
run of it, and
we
who
had a good
knows,
long
maybe
run.
there'll be a good reunion tour at some point. You guys are all cool, and
Out West is honestly like they're like one of my favorite bands.
I love Out West.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
love
fucking great. We
Hood
You
River
should have
isn't
seen
that
us
far
in our
away.
golden days, man. We had a good band. Went on a little tour. It was a good time, and I honestly believe Out West will rise again.
I believe it too. How about you, Christina? What is your musical past? I know you've done some like solo recordings and
Well, it's true. I've done some solo recordings back in Utah. That was where I came from before this. But I just wanted to say I once got a chance to play with Out West, and it was so fun. Anyway, I love Out West. I want to see them together again. But before that, before the Wules, yeah, I have 2 albums that I did back in Utah and a couple like short EPs. That was really fun. That's all on my Bandcamp.
you have
If
some
anybody
great
wants
solo
to-
recordings, by the way.
to
Like
know
that song
about my-
"America," I fucking
Oh,
love.
man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That you know what? Actually, the my friend knew somebody who was working for the Rand Paul campaign, and kind of when he was like, did he like run for president or something? Or he was
Yeah, I
going
think a
to?
couple of times.
So okay,
It
so
didn't happen, but
I don't remember when it was, but she was like, she called me and she was like, "Hey, the Rand Paul campaign wants to use your song America," and I was like,
It's
no,
amazing.
no, thank you.
probably a good call.
Yeah, so
Wait, you
You
say
should
Rand
have
Paul
done
or
it. You
Ron
would have been
Paul?
catapulted to a new level.
Rand Paul. 'cause it
Oh,
was-
Rand Paul.
because it
Because
was-
like Ron Paul was like,
no, it was post Ron Paul.
oh yeah,
I
definitely
don't know
not.
what-
Yeah.
Maybe it was Ron Paul. See now.
See, Ron
now
Paul
I'm
ran
not
for
remembering.
president a couple of times.
Well, whichever-
sorry, I get the
whichever
two
guy-
mixed up, but Ron Paul was like the old like libertarian that like people thought was cool for a while.
Well, whichever one was running for president was the one who she called me and said, they want
Man.
to use your song, and I said, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I don't want to be like politically. If it was Bernie, I'd be like, fucking yeah, but
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
allowed to say fuck on the?
No, you're actually,
gonna
the
bleep me?
FCC is on their way right now.
Yeah.
They're en route, guns ablazing.
This show is sponsored by the Christian Coalition,
Yeah,
so sorry.
Yeah,
Canceled.
we're gonna turn you in.
Actually, when Michael and I met, I was in a psychedelic rock band called King Black Acid.
Yeah,
Which was like a pretty fun, like 9 months weird rabbit hole I
Trip.
went down.
It was a trip.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but that was cool. Like I got to experience being like a rock star because they're like a culty Portland band, and
and you were in one of their music
was really
videos too,
fun.
weren't you?
yeah, it was actually it's a sweet music video. It's called
Was that one shot on Super 8?
yeah, it's shot in Super 8. It had a lot of like sped up stuff in it. Anyway, it was sweet. It was a
I
fun
want to say
time.
something.
All right.
Sweet,
what?
sweet.
If you are enjoying the show, feel free to give the Wules a tip
At Wules on Venmo.
at Wules on Venmo. It's on your player right now. You can
Yeah.
see it right there.
Is there a
on your player.
4-digit code associated with that? I hear sometimes they require that these days.
Oh, there's my phone number, last digits. Let me try and remember.
3906.
3906.
All right. If they
it
ask you
asks
for a code.
code 3906.
$20, $30, whatever you can pitch in.
$3 million.
We're just trying to keep the wool alive.
Yeah, just think about it as like what do they call the jar that you pass at church?
I
Donate-
never went to
donate-
church.
I never went to
Yeah.
church.
I never
That's like
nobody
a
would
The
Catholic
collection
thing. Collection
thing.
plate. Yeah.
Collection plate.
The one-
Yes,
yeah.
think of it as the collection plate for
Collection
the Church of the
hat.
Wool.
Hey,
Collection
think
plate.
of it as an investment in your future. The more you give, the great heavenly wool will pay dividends back to you. So if you give your life savings, the deed to your house, all your credit cards and so forth, the great wool will pay you back dividends.
You know,
15%.
Or at the very least, it won't eat you when it descends from the heavens.
yeah, you know, I'm all into Woolism, but I feel like you're lying right now.
No. Sign over the deed to your house to @Wules on Venmo.
Can you do that? Is that a feature yet on Venmo? I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure they're coming out with it soon.
All right. What do you guys have for us next?
PayPal.
Do you want to do Red Rocking Chair?
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
You play bass on that one?
All right,
Yeah, I
so while the
think so.
Wules are instrument changing, we're here.
We are here.
If you guys are getting married or have a party coming up, the Wules are up for hire.
Hell yeah.
Hire the
Yeah.
Wules for your wedding, for your birthday party,
Bar mitzvahs.
bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs.
Bar mitzvahs. Quinceañeras.
We know. What's
They
that
know
song we
all
sing at
those
your
holiday tunes.
wedding? Hava Nagila Hava.
Oh yeah,
We know.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
bar
they played.
mitzvahs.
They played that at our wedding.
We can also play funerals, divorces.
Yeah, divorce.
It doesn't have to be a
Party?
happy
Not enough
event.
people have divorce parties.
Child
This is
custody parties.
Child custody. There's usually a pinata involved in that, I think.
Bobbing for custody apples.
All right, well, enough with all this talk.
Whoever gets the most
Let's show them what you got.
Let's talk more rock.
child of divorcees right here.
Well, here's a fun song about death, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Well, I ain't got no use. I ain't got no use for your red rocking chair. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. I ain't got no sugar, baby, now. Well, I laid her in the shade. Laid her in the shade. I gave her every dime I made.
What else could a
Poor boy do? What else could a poor boy do? I'll rock this cradle. I'll rock this cradle. I'll sing a song. I'll rock the cradle when you're gone. I'll rock the cradle, sing a song. Well, it's all I can do. It's all I can do, and it's all I can say. Give it to your mom next payday. Give it to your mother next payday. Well, it's all I can do. It's all I can do, and it's all I can say. Well, I ain't got no use. I ain't got no use for your red rocking chair. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. I ain't got no honey, baby, now. Well, heck.
Well, I think we should play fun Michael Cullinan version of a traditional tune called Chinese Breakdown.
Oh, sure. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Another
All right.
fiddle tune for y'all.
Doesn't matter how much we drink, we can always play the fiddle tunes.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We steer clear of those liquor stills.
I mean, didn't we? I think we're going to have to warn the people at some point about drinking and gambling. All that bad behavior.
It'll
that gets
lead
you
your
into
life
all-
to ruin.
Yeah. Where's my beer?
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
See.
Chinese breakdown. Oh, here we go.
All right, so this is like a fun tune that we learned the other night from our friend Shams, and it's an old tune from like the 1920s in Kansas City, Missouri. And the lady who sang it originally was Lottie Kimbrough, who is affectionately known as the Kansas City Butterball, 'cause she was a big lady. And sang a lot of songs back then, but this is kind of a moralistic tune, kind of some advice for all you bad kids out there. Better listen.
It'll be a cold day in hell before I recognize Missouri.
And we're back. We got the Wules on the air here at Shady Pines Radio on the Station Wagon. Hey, Wules, just what do you have to say for yourselves, honestly?
You heard it here first, kids.
Yeah, that's I can't be denied. It's been spoken. Thanks for joining us here on the Station Wagon. I think we have time for one or two more. You guys have another tune up your sleeves skis?
Our mandolin tune, one of our mandolin songs.
Oh, sure. Or what else?
All right. So what you guys got?
What you got for us?
We got about how many more minutes left of the show, Brian?
I don't know.
Brian joined us for a song.
We could play like one, I guess.
What if we did that? You remember State Street Rag?
I don't know if I remember it, but we could try.
Did you guys play that at
I don't
K-Boo?
really remember the turnaround.
I think I might. I mean, yeah, it's been a hot minute, but let's. I'm down to give it a shot. Let's see.
Remember that one?
It all come flying back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
sloppy as hell.
Oh yeah.
She was.
All right.
Hey, you know what? That's what music. Well, it's not. Music is not all about being sloppy. Music is all about fucking going for it, being friends, connecting, right down the line.
And if it's
Heart to
sloppy, you just gotta grab a mop. And that's
You
it.
heard it
Yeah.
here first, kids, on Shady Pines Radio.
Shady Pines Radio.
That's what it's all about.
Italy's radio.
So let's play Boggled Whiskey Dream by Chunk, and then follow it out with just a Wules song that will just close out the set. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty
Sounds
good.
great.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I saw you and you saw me. You and I saw further than the eye can see. And now you can't see me anymore. Here I am now asking you what for. And you said you're looking for yourself. You said you're looking for yourself. And while you're out there looking for yourself, only wind up finding someone else. Now pull that whiskey bottle off the shelf. Now take that bottle, drink it down. Tell me why you really chose to hang around. Now tear my shadow off the ground. If it hurts, I won't make a sound. You and I a long time done. Yeah, you and I a long time done. And you a long time upon the run. Always chasing down that setting sun. The beginning of the end has just begun. Take it, Michael. Well, now all this weighs upon your mind. I know it's true. I saw you standing behind that mirror, looking through your eyes. Yet another pitiful disguise. I guess you're not quite what you seem. And I guess you're not quite what you seem. My guess is, honey, you're quite broken at the seams. And I ain't here to tell you what you need. No, I got my own boggled mind to read. Woo!
Yeah, that sounded
That
good.
felt good.
Yeah, that was good playing with you guys again.
Showing up.
All right.
Remember the old chonk shows? Remember the
Ye
time we
old
played
chonk
with
shows.
or I wasn't playing, I was just supporting. But
Back in the day.
remember when you
Back in
guys
the good
played
old
with
days.
Matt
Good old
Boney
days.
at the
Yeah.
Matt Boney at the No Fun Bar,
The
and his
I
mom
do.
came.
I remember having a moderate amount of fun at the.
what about
at
the
No
Rail
Fun Bar.
Side Hub? We got to do another gig there, man.
Oh, I wasn't there. For
That was the first one with the Bone Stir, yeah, Matt Boney, and that was really fun. That was
What else
they
have-
didn't have their sound system was like we had to figure it out for ourselves. We were on our own. We tried to ask the bartender about it, and she was like, It's like, I have no clue. You gotta figure that shit
place
out.
was a lot of fun, though. I remember having a good
It
time.
ended up being such a fun show, and they just kind of let us keep going. And I remember
There were no rules at the Railside Pub.
Yeah,
Where is this place?
it's just down Lombard.
on
from
Lombard,
here.
yeah.
It's,
Oh,
it's,
man,
it's
It's
fun.
technically
It's like
3
right-
minutes
it's like,
away
it's
from
like
where
in the
we
middle
are.
of the railroad tracks. It's like ready to get hit by a train
Do the trains
anymore.
come back?
You know
All
what?
right,
I just gotta say,
Come back
you
over
go
here,
back
Brian.
The
Come back to
wool
your
will
chair.
Rise again.
All right.
Wules, you know, it was so fun having you here on the station wagon, and I can't quite let it go yet. I feel like you guys should play one more tune.
Let's do a fiddle
Oh.
tune, since that's our signature move.
Let's put my. Okay, Brian, I gotta
If I
take his
could-
guitar.
Oh, yeah,
back.
here you
Get
go.
her back.
Okay, y'all.
You want to do?
It's Easter.
Want to do L&N?
Jesus has risen.
Christ will.
You guys gonna sing a gospel tune?
Christ was but a dandruff flake of the heavenly wool. And I know there's a digital record of this forever, but
You're gonna get hunted down.
you'll remember it.
Pick.
I'm here to remind you again to
Nobody bomb.
tip the Wules. They are
Seriously,
here giving you enjoyment
Yeah, if you want to
on this
Venmo,
lovely Sunday.
you want to Venmo them,
Every
you
time
know,
there's
some of
a
your money.
microphone, I
Just go
gotta
to
say.
@Wules on Venmo and send them.
WULES.
Send them $7.50. Just $7.50. That's all we're asking
$7.50.
tonight.
Half of 15.
Today.
y'all.
$750.
mid-afternoon.
That's all we need.
$7,500.
$7,500,000.
$500,000.
$7.50. $7.50. Yeah.
Don't shortchange us.
All right. How about
7,500,000,000.
7.5 bill. That's all we need.
You heard it at the beginning of the show.
We need it to launch our wool
They
ship
rely on
into
pizza
space.
as their primary diet.
Yeah, how much is the
Help
pizza?
them get a
They're fairly
pizza.
expensive these days.
Well,
I mean,
you have to pay for the colon surgery or whatever from eating all the pizza too. So.
right. So there's the wear and tear associated with eating a pizza.
We're starting up
So-
the Wear and Tear Association devoted to colon surgery fixing.
For those who love pizza and eat it all day long.
All right, just play the damn song.
God damn it.
All right.
Alright.
L&N, you want to do it?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us this afternoon with the Wules here on Shady Pines Radio aboard the station wagon. Thank you, Wules.
Yes, tip the Wules.
Yeah, you know.
The Wules on Venmo at Wules.
Yeah, and what are those 4 numbers again?
3. Wait, which one is it?
3609.
No. 3906.
390. You know, it's up on your screen. Don't even worry about it.
The screen is right.
And don't forget to stay tuned in for the Wooling Hour, which is
It's right after the next show.
Which is the Groove Family Hour. So, yeah, Christina's going to have just a minute to cool down, an hour while we listen to the sweet grooves of the Groove Family Hour.
Yeah, stay
And then she'll be
tuned.
on the air playing whatever the fuck she wants.
But the
on
fun
Groove
doesn't
Family
stop
Hour.
there. We got great shows all day, including we are, Brian and myself are going back live tonight for Nocturnal Submissions.
That is
playing
true.
the songs you sent us. And if you want to send us a song, you can just hit that send us a song button there on your player.
Yeah, or on your app if you're listening on the app. And we try to make it easy as we can. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us on... Callie, you ready?
I'm ready.
The Station Wagon!
Should we do that again with everybody?
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to all just breathe in at the same time, okay? And then we'll say the station wagon.
What's the key? All right, give me a...
2, 3. 2, 3.
No, you're supposed
hold
to
on, give us
breathe
the key.
in.
Give us the
No,
C. Give us the C on the
wait,
guitar really
Michael's
quick.
missing the point. Michael doesn't know what's going on. Michael,
Give us a C
Michael,
on that.
when the signal
fine, let's just
happens,
do
Michael, when the signal happens, you're supposed to breathe in deeply.
All right,
All
there you
right,
go.
2, 3, then
Give
a
us that
breathe.
C-
then
give
the
us that
station
C
wagon.
A deep
Okay.
breathe.
2,
The...
3.
Wait,
Hold on. Let's do a practice on the C. The station wagon. What does it sound like on a C? It's the station wagon. All right, the station wagon. All
2,
right.
3.
Station
All right. Hold on.
we have
Ready?
to breathe first.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
2, 3, then
Breathing
the
is
breathe.
important. Yeah.
2.
Like that, okay?
All right. 2, 3.
The Station Wagon.
On Shady Pines Radio.